episode of Zero Waste Closet. So this week we're going to do my favorite thing in the world to do. We are going to build a wardrobe capsule together. We're going to build a fall wardrobe capsule. So if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I absolutely love the idea of minimizing what we've got, really honing in on the things that work the best for us, and figuring out how they can mix and match in a way that just makes getting dressed super easy. So what I do several times a year, I just want to really open up to you guys and share with you how my life at home works. You know, I'm in retail. It's very easy to accumulate a lot. And a lot of us have this problem even when we're not in retail. And so the state of my closet is usually overfull. It's just the reality of things. And, you know, when I go into my closet, it's very difficult to find things I want to get rid of because I love everything in there. And everything that is in there fits and is working for me. But it is very challenging to get dressed and to make choices. I get overwhelmed because there's just too much. I can't see spaces between the hangers. It's just so hard. So, you know, and I realize there are worse problems to have, but I want to simplify my life. And the way that I do that, and this may not work for everyone, but the way I personally do that is I set up a small rolling rack in my bedroom, and I do this about 4 times a year, so like once a season, and I build a capsule on it. And it's a consolidated capsule of pieces that really work well together. And then I try to live off of that capsule for a certain length of time so that I actually don't even really have to go into my closet. And so it's a very good way to get to know your personal style better, to get to know what's working for you. Sometimes I put things in my capsule that I never wear and I go, you know what? This piece I probably ought to let go of because I'm never reaching for it. So you learn a lot about yourself. So I want to show you how I go about building a capsule. And what I did this time with you guys is I built a 20-piece fall capsule wardrobe. This is just a sample. Let it be inspiration for you. And I'm going to walk you through the pieces very quickly, show you why I like them, why I chose them. And then I'm just going to show you a handful of ideas for how to put these pieces together so that you get a sense of how easily you can get like dozens of outfits, really probably hundreds of outfits out of just a few things. So let's go. Let me show you how I built this capsule and the pieces that it consists of. All right, so the first thing I did was, this is a mistake that's easy to make. We go and we start picking things that we just like or think are cute, and that's great, but the problem is there's no organizing concept there. It's very easy to end up with just too much or things that don't work well together. So the first thing I do is I start with a color story. So for this capsule, I decided I wanted to capture some of my favorite colors of fall, and that is the browns, the kind of terracottas, a little bit of that pumpkin color. I also really like the greens, the celeries, the olives, and then just bring in some neutrals to make it really easy. So taupes, whites, and blacks. So that is my color scheme: terracotta, olive, taupe, white, and black. And yes, there can be some other colors that make their way into that, but that really gives me a good way to start organizing. So the next thing I did was I thought about the vibe that I wanted this capsule to have. So did I want it to be more bohemian or ultra casual? Well, what I did was take some inspiration from the big trend this fall, and that is that preppy flavor that we are seeing all over the place. Gosh, we're seeing everything from argyle to suiting to stripes, those types of things. I didn't necessarily bring all of that in, but I did bring inspiration in from that. So I wanted this wardrobe to have kind of a preppy chic feel. So preppy, edgy, a little bit of irony built in, a little bit of street chic built in, but I wanted some collars, I wanted some suiting and blazers in there. And as I said from the beginning, I set a specific number of pieces I wanted to go for, and I really do suggest doing this because if you don't set a number of pieces, it is really easy to get that rack really squished, and then you kind of have defeated the entire purpose of making getting dressed easy. So I decided I would pick 15 pieces of clothing and then 5 accessories, which would even include handbag and shoes. All right, so let's just walk through this wardrobe. So on the tops front, I started with some really good layering pieces. I've got this Silky camisole here from Grade & Gather. I have a couple of really good easy tank tops from Venti 6. I've got the olive tank here with that little bit of sequin trim. Then I have that same tank here in the white. And these are just great, you guys. They can be worn on their own or they can be worn under blazers, sweaters, you name it. Then I wanted one graphic tee in there because that adds that kind of street chic flavor and a little bit of irony to something that might otherwise be preppy. So I took this great one here. And then lastly, on the tops front, I decided that I needed one perfect collared shirt. So you guys probably know by now, I'm just absolutely obsessed with the Riley shirt here from Velvet Heart. We have this in multiple colors, you guys, but the white just makes a really nice complement to some of the darker colors in this capsule. It's got the fringe bottom here. It's got the split back, just a really, really versatile piece. And if you're curious about all of the different ways to style it, then have a look at last week's video on 7 pieces I can't live without for fall, and I styled it in black, and you see 3 different ways to wear it, and that is just the tip of the iceberg. And then the last thing on tops that I decided I needed was a chunky little cropped knit sweater, another one of my fall essentials. And so I took this here. I love it, the cable knit, and it's just really, really great for layering, as we're gonna see in the pictures. Okay, so let's talk about bottoms here. So I really felt like denim or jeans were a very important part of this capsule because I want it to be ultra wearable. I did want it to really stay casual. Even though we were bringing in suiting, I still wanted it to be very, very adaptable to just daily life. And so I started with a great pair of skinny jeans. These are the OMG jeans we talked about last week, but these have actually the zip front and the button. They're not just the pull-on. And then they have that little bit of leopard at the cuff on the bottom, and I love these just because it's a very neutral leopard print, but it just gives them a little bit of novelty, a little bit of specialness. Then I brought in, we've seen these before, the high-waisted cropped wide leg jean from Just Black Denim. You guys, these are so soft. They're stretchy, they're comfortable. They literally seem to look great on everyone, and I just find them really easy to style. Then I also brought in a pair of Venti 6 pants. I love them in this light kind of brick or terracotta color. They roll up or down so you can adjust the length on these, and as I've talked about before, these are kind of a cross between a chino and a jean. They're this just crinkly cotton fabric, wonderful. And then I also wanted one fabulous pair of wide leg pants. Wide leg pants are going to be very big this season, you guys. They are not always that easy. I have learned from just watching you guys, they're not always that easy to style. A lot of people put them on and they just don't quite know what to do with them. So if you have questions about that, look through my past videos. We definitely address that. You can definitely come in store and we'll help you do that. And I'll show you in some of the photos that follow this how I like to style these pants. But these are the high-waisted black wide leg trousers here, just in from Venti 6, and they are fabulous. I just want to let you know the fit on these is great. And then finally on the bottoms, I went with the little Celery silky skirt here, just a pull-on stretchy waist, and it is just so elegant and can easily be dressed up or down. I also wanted a couple of key one-piece items in this capsule. I'm a big fan of jumpsuits. I'm starting to really like dresses as well. So just in from Grade & Gather, gals, oh, I am in love. I mean, what is not to love about this silky little slip dress? It's beautiful. It's kind of mid-calf length, and it has the cow neck. It is gorgeous in this color, and I will also tell you, this is actually not that difficult of a fit. I know it looks like a really slim pencil dress that would be hard to squeeze into, but actually when you put it on, it kind of moves with your curves. It's beautiful. And then also in Justin from Grade & Gather is this fantastic jumpsuit that's in this very lightweight fabric. It ties at the waist. You could even take the tie out and put a different belt at the waist if you wanted to play with it. And it's buttoned down, and it's just a really pretty, kind of very subtle print, very neutral print. So I think I'm gonna get a ton of use out of these. And gals, last but not least on the clothing front, I wanted a couple of really great layering pieces. And these are just so key, in my opinion, for a preppy chic wardrobe. So of course we had to have the moto jacket. You could do this in leather. This one happens to be a vegan faux leather. I love it. Very easy, great for layering, as you're gonna see in the photos. And then, without a doubt, key item for the season, the boyfriend blazer. In this case, because of my color story, I went for the black. We also have it here in store in a light taupe. And this is actually a perfect match to those black trouser pants. It's actually kind of a set. You can buy them separately, but same fabric. So if you wanted to go for the matching set, it would work perfectly. Okay, so let's move on to the last 5 items, which consist of accessories. So 3 of these are shoes, and I'm just telling you gals, if you've never tried to live off of a little wardrobe capsule, well, you probably have and don't realize it, because you do that when you travel, right? You can only bring so much, but try it at home, and it is actually so liberating. It makes your choices easy, and you start to realize you don't always need as much as you think you do. So I started with a great little bootie, this one here from Coachy. I love the little black cowboy bootie. These are terrific, you guys. So something that's super versatile like this can go with trousers, it can go with dresses, jeans, you name it. Then Justin from Bed Stew, literally obsessed. Love this. It's the little stacked heel. It's kind of looks like a half bootie when you have it on. Very, very comfortable shoe in the weathered rustic leather, which again kind of takes that preppy flavor that this capsule has, and it adds a little bit of edginess to it. And then finally, of course, it wouldn't be complete without a perfect little white sneaker. So I took these fabulous ones that you guys know I love from Saludos with a little bit of the platform on them. Okay, last 2 accessories. And by the way, I just want to say this does not include jewelry at all. So jewelry is like a totally different situation. And frankly, I don't feel like jewelry always takes up that much space. So I don't really count it in the numbers in my capsule. But for the last 2 main accessories, I picked one fantastic belt that I can do loads with. And it's this stretchy belt here from Coco and Carmen with that kind of tortoise shell buckle. And I love it. It's a one-size-fits-all piece. It looks fantastic. And then, of course, I felt like I have to have the one single perfect handbag that will just mix and match with everything. And you guys, if you're looking for that one perfect handbag, we have so many new options that have come in here at Chill Boutique, or you can peruse them online. But in this particular case, for this particular capsule, I really love this new one that just came in. The strap is sold separately. The strap has stars on it. I thought that was just a bit of edginess, but I really, really love the preppiness of this bag with the stripe, and on top of the fact that it just goes so perfectly with the color themes I have picked. And this is a nice carry-all bag. You can even fit a computer into here. It's just so chic. So gals, that is it as far as the pieces that my 20-piece fall capsule wardrobe sample consists of. Now what I'm gonna do is just show you a handful of ideas for how to mix and match these pieces. And I've just taken photos to inspire you of all of the different combinations that could come out of this. And I'll walk you through them. And I just look forward to seeing you guys in store soon. I will tell you, building a capsule can be an absolute blast. It is an opportunity for creativity. It's an opportunity to get to know yourself. I start here with the super versatile slip dress in rust that is so beautiful, and just a great casual way to wear it is to take a graphic tee, tie it at the waist with a little pair of booties. That same dress can be elevated by throwing on the moto jacket, pairing it with the bag, and just for a bit of street chic, putting it with the little white sneakers. So cute and so wearable. This is definitely going to be one of my favorite looks of the season. The wide leg dress pant paired back to the graphic tee and some sneakers. This is the definition of street chic. Those same black trousers can be turned ultra sophisticated by pairing them with the matching blazer and just a little silky camisole. And this is a great look for work or just a little bit of a dressed up outfit. The silky celery skirt is one of my favorites, and a very easy daily look is just to take the white tinsel top, tie it at the waist, and pair it back to the little half booty. And this is very casual and yet very sophisticated. For a beautiful street chic fall look, I love taking that same skirt, pairing it with the chunky little cropped sweater, and then popping sneakers on and throwing on the sophisticated preppy bag.
I just love the boyfriend blazer styled with jeans, so I pop it on with the jeans that have the leopard cuff, pair it back to little black booties, and throw it over the white tank, and this is just super, super wearable. Another really casual yet pulled together look is to take the white tinsel top, wear it as a shirt jacket over the Venti 6 pants that are the scrunchy cotton ones, and I love the color with the olive tank. Back to a street chic look. I love the wide leg jeans with the moto jacket, the graphic tee, and then just for a little bit of elevated sophistication, the pointy cowboy boot. This is one of my favorite fall color stories, just the tonal dressing with that pumpkin colored pant with the chunky oatmeal sweater and the white sneaker. It just looks so cozy and kind of preppy. This outfit demonstrates why a capsule wardrobe is so versatile. I take the jumpsuit, but I also pair it with a chunky knit sweater over the top, and it looks like I've got the sweater just paired over pants with the cute booty. Here we see that same jumpsuit take on kind of an elevated look, back to the moto jacket, and then I give it the street chic edge with the little white sneaker. And finally, for an easy transition into fall, I take the Silky camisole, I throw the chunky knit sweater just around the shoulders, and pop on the OMG jeans with the leopard cuff for a really easy, comfy look.
So gals, as I have said, this is just the tip of the iceberg. There are so many more potential combinations here, but these are just a handful of my favorites. I really look forward to helping you in your minimizing efforts going forward, and I would love to help you find your best personal style. So make sure to email me at lisa@shopchillstyle if you have any questions or wish to make a styling appointment. Definitely jump online to Chill Boutique's online shop at www.shopchillstyle.com. That's where you can keep up with all of our latest new arrivals. And remember, we ship out for free for anything over $75. And definitely make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, gals, and make sure as well to subscribe to this channel, Zero Waste Closet, so that you can get notifications whenever new videos come out. I really look forward to seeing you guys soon.